Currently Tuesday, heading into Wednesday, I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Let's talk about what's going on across the western Pacific today. But first and foremost, this area of low pressure really continuing to dominate the southern half of the Philippines, bringing some decent rainfall from Mindanao off there towards southern areas of Visayas. I'm also going to talk about another area located out near Chuuk, well towards the southeast of Guam. Just stand by. I'll get to that one in a second because that could be our next big storm. But this is the one impacting us now. And you know, it's not a named storm system, low pressure area according to JMA, but you can see it here as we go ahead through Tuesday, heading into Wednesday. Going to be just seeing this line of showers really set up across the east coast of Samar, even over towards Metro Cebu. Moderate rainfall being reported there. And it's just going to continue to persist onshore, maybe even Legazpi as well. Looking at some scattered showers there too. But this is all the way out through Friday. Look, it's still in place. This is all thanks to the leading edge of that northeast monsoon. So if you're out here across Luzon, even the Manila, you're staying mostly dry. This isn't going to impact you. This is a Visayas event through and through, and it's going to be sticking around. And you see all the way out through Wednesday into Thursday and Friday, where the heaviest of those showers are. That's over 50 millimeters across the east coast of Samar, extending into central Visayas and Tacloban. Actually, going to be looking at some decent showers too. So definitely that's the setup there. All thanks to our area of high pressure over eastern China. We got that low into Japan. That's kicking off that monsoonal surge. The Amihan for sure still in place, and unfortunately, if you are on just the leading edge of that collision of the cold air and the warm air down towards the south, you're going to be getting all those showers. All right, so look at this. Let's change our attention. Meanwhile, back towards the east, there's this area of low pressure trying to spin up towards the south and southeast of Guam, and this is the extended outlook according to the ECMWF model. And the thing is, I mean, at this point, you almost could call this a phantom storm because this is a picture right now. There is a tropical wave right there, but it's kind of hard to pinpoint. It's definitely not a low-level circulation, and I don't really try to lead too much credence to model guidance until we get a low-level center. But, I mean, with that said, the ECMWF, CMC, NAVGEM, and, of course, the GFS all picking up on something developing here and basically scooting off here towards the west. Let's actually just show this to you real quick. Basically moving off here towards the west, south of Guam, out towards Yap, and there is some guidance pulling it into the Philippines as well. If it stays south of the shear with the northeast monsoon, so basically, from 10 degrees south, more or less, it has to basically flirt with is going to get enough Coriolis force, and if it's going to be avoiding that shear at the same time, we could see something develop, especially into the Philippine Sea, and might even get a Philippine Sea effect. I mean, we're still looking long range out, though. This is why I'm not raising alarms at this time, but I really think, have your typhoon prep guide ready to go, your preparations, everything like that. Look at that. That's the GFS. And the thing is, and the reason why I'm really stressing this, the ECMWF and the CMC, and the NAVGEM for that matter, these are some of your four big global models, all picking up on something very similar taking place and moving into Visayas or southeastern Luzon, mainly staying south of Manila. Northern Luzon looks like they'll miss out on it, but I mean, in such a long range, there still is a variety of questions to be had, and we really have to wait to see what this low-level center of circulation is going to do once it does start to spin up. So tomorrow I'm going to have more details on that. Right now, this is just kind of an early look. I think all eyes still on what's taking place. And you know what? This is kind of interesting, where this is going to be spinning up compared to where it's going to be headed. And I'll just kind of let you know here. Look at this high pressure area back towards the north. This is why I think a recurve is unlikely, because you have that high. There is no chance as we head in the next week for this to kick off and recurve towards the north. It's going to be buffered by that high pressure towards the north and just keep it on that westward track. So it would be highly unlikely we see a recurve. Overall, there's going to be a tropical wave headed west. It's just intensity questions. Intensity questions, intensity questions, intensity questions. That's the key thing. All right, let's take a look at our forecast for now on Wednesday. This is Wednesday now. We're back to this week. Cebu at 29, Manila at 30, Hanoi at 24 degrees. Do our flyover Davao at 33 degrees there for you. Tacloban, you're still looking at those showers, of course, with that onshore flow continuing to persist there for you. Same as the Legazpi as well. I mean, look at you. You got all the rainfall, 28 degrees. Rojas at 29, you got the rainfall. While if we look further back towards north, things are staying dry for our friends across central and northern Luzon. You've gone 27 degrees, and even off there towards Baguio, 22. Look at that, nice and cool. A little bit of the higher elevations. All right. Quickly, Manila's forecast. There you go. You're in the northeast monsoon. It's kind of dominating, so I don't have too much rain in the forecast for you. Well, temperatures staying to the about high 20s to low 30s. Anyways, that's all for today. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Huge thanks to everybody on Patreon who makes these videos possible, as well as just hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't, please do. I mean, these videos don't really get pushed by YouTube too much. Maybe it's something with the algorithm or anything like that. So you hit that subscribe button and notifications. It helps a lot in getting these videos out there and shared by more people. Anyways, that is all for right now. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.